A data class is a class in Kotlin that lets you create objects whose main purpose is to store data. It includes features to help you when you are working with data, like a new implementation of the equals function, which checks if two data objects contain the same property values. Let's see data classes in action. Let's create an ordinary class book with two properties, a title of type string and a price of type double. The purpose of this class is to store data about some books. Let's now create three book objects, book 1, book 2 and book 3. Now I want to print the property values of each book. Can we use the println function? As you can see, the toString function of the book class returns the memory address of the object. So, if we wanted to return the property values, we have to override the toString method. More work to do for us, so it is not ideal. Additionally, if we want to check if two book objects contain the same property values, we need to write even more code. In our example, book 1 and book 3 are the same book in two objects. If we compare book 1 equals book 3, the .equals function returns false, because even though the two books contain the same property values, are different objects. So we have to override the .equals function to implement our own logic of comparison, so more code to write, not ideal. Luckily, we can achieve all that with the addition of just one magic word: data. Let's change the ordinary class book to a data class by typing data here. We are done. Now, if we print a book object, we can see all the property values displayed, so the .toString method is already implemented for us. If we compare two book objects that contain the same values, the comparison returns true, so the equals method is implemented as well. Good, huh? Additionally, the hashcode method returns the same hashcode value for objects with the same property values. Another useful feature, all that with the addition of just one word. In addition, a data class also provides extra features that help us deal with data more effectively, such as the ability to copy a data object. The copy function lets us copy a data object and change some of its properties. For example, book 4 equals book3.copy. Title: The Joy of Kotlin 2nd edition. This line creates a new copy of the object and leaves the original object intact. Another very useful feature is that when you define a data class, the compiler automatically adds a set of functions to the class that allow you to access the object's property values. Check this out. If we want to retrieve the title of the first book, we can do this by calling the componentsN function. Val_title equals book1.componentsN. The book data class we defined has two property values, title and price, so the compiler has created two component functions for us named component1 and component2 for the price. Why is this functionality useful? It provides a quick way of splitting a data object into its component property values. For example, let's say I want the property values of book 2 in variables. I can write val_title equals book2.title and val_price equals book2.price, or val_title, price equals book2. This line of code means create two variables, title and price, and assign the object values to them. It's the same as writing val_title equals book2.component1 and val_price equals book2component2. That's it. Now you know the basic advantages of a data class and when to use it. I hope you find this video useful. I'll see you in the next one.